Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen, featuring the amazing Long War of the Chosen mod. And just between last episode and this, I upgraded to the Long War of the Chosen Dev Build 25. I think we're early enough in our playthrough where we shouldn't have any issues with this upgrade, and we want to keep it as current as possible for as long as we're able to during this playthrough, so you can see the most recent changes, at least as far as it'll allow us without altering the game and becoming unplayable. A few notes to this upgrade, just so you have a few ideas. Some patch notes regarding phosphorus has been reworked for the tech, which we do have at least one so far. Your flamethrower's base damage can now ignore fire immunities and shred armor, depending on the weapon tier. And with that change on phosphorus, we also have some changes to the purifier, which hasn't always been the scariest of Advent enemies, but now the purifier's damage deals 2 to 4 at the lowest levels, 7 to 9 base damage at the highest tier purifier. They are supposed to now move more aggressively on the scamper, gain +1 mobility, because they never seem to always quite get close enough to be much of a threat, do they? And purifiers now gain that improved phosphorus at their second and third tiers. And purifiers are basically orange, I believe, but as they gain that extra perk of phosphorus, the color of purifiers will change to red, just so you're aware of their extra danger. There's been some changes up and down on some chosen and their ability to gain knowledge and whatnot. There's been some changes on rendezvous, so if we discover Faceless and have a rendezvous mission, we can actually meet aliens here. So since this is a corpse mission, just having a better variety of troops that we're able to gain from that sounds interesting to me. Some of the trigger amounts of rebels to trigger mini retaliations and whatnot has changed, and basically I'm touching on high points, but I'll include all these notes down below in the comments. Our description of the video, so you can read them at your own leisure. Probably the best thing about Chosen that has changed to make the extra challenge and effort that we're dealing with them is Chosen now drop loot upon their death. So based on their force level, the lowest level they'll drop 5 alloys, 5 Illyrium. Up to the highest tier levels, they can drop you 20 alloys and 20 Illyrium. So with their improvement at their different levels, your rewards also improve for those different levels. So, and a big bug that I think we've all been aware of, or maybe you all haven't been, but I've definitely been aware of, and some of you probably have seen it in action on other playthroughs. The warlocks. There's a warlock bug that's been fixed, and his greatest champion used to be able to cast it on an inanimate object like a data tap. Well, that's supposedly been fixed, where he only can cast his greatest champion on a live Advent soldier. So we'll see how that works when we first have our first interaction with the warlock. And I'm not going to read any more now, but you all have the link, as I said, down below. You can check out any of the new changes. So enough of the updates, let's get in here on this new campaign. We got an extremely light smash and grab, and after picking up intel recently and other supplies that we've picked up, and we got some more supplies right down here that we're going to have to pick up after the mission, we're going to be able to do all of a sudden a lot of quick stuff. And we definitely want to keep in the back of our minds whether we have to go to the black market or not, but we are hurting on scientists, and I think we may just have to purchase one to get ourselves going that way. We have the lab, but kind of doesn't do us any good if we don't have any scientists to man it either. But anyway, let's get out there. Extremely light Operation Blood Giant. The crew, as a refresher, going out on this. Deanna Troi is our assault. Jake Solomon will be along as specialist. Takeda is our shinobi on this one. Luc Picard is a bond mate with Deanna Troi, but he is our gunner. And then we got a couple rookies, Homer, Simpson, and Q. So let's go see if we can get some good old supplies from this mission. We'll see you down there. All right, Mendoza in the new Chile region. Looks like it's a nice city map. It's a security ward. Yep, sure is a city map. So we're going to go raid an Advent Depot, see what we can get. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got the one with 6. That's the one big random part with the smash and grab on this style of smash and grab. You never know quite how many resource caches you're gonna have. It's either 4. I don't know if I've ever really seen the odd number of 5. Usually for me it's either 4 or 6 that you're dealing with, and we get lucked out and got the 6. So let's get out there. We are, I believe on this one we start out visible, so that means we have to lean on you, Takeda. You are the only one that starts out with concealment. So let's kind of take a look just a little bit here, get a better overview of where we got to go. Fortunately, the escape zone doesn't look too hideous. We got to go past it and then come back right to it. The only thing we can't tell, we do have high ground to hit or potentially reach before we get to where we're going. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this could be fun. But we got to get motoring. Here's one game where that 2-turn timer that we get, usually this is a 10-turn timer, so we got a couple extra turns to mess around before the reinforcements start flowing hot and heavy. So that is definitely going to be enjoyed and a nice help on this mission. Let's get you going, you. In fact, we'll probably keep you moving down low. We may send everybody over towards the building a little bit, because I'm guessing when we get up to the point of the edge, that's where all heck is going to break loose. But we're going to have you telling us what's out there before we get to that point.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And you, I think we'll get you just up to this corner position. It'll start giving us a little vision on what might be down below for us to deal with.
Moving out. Enemy sighted.
Yes, and we called that right, didn't we? Right when we get to the edge of the map, all heck is going to break loose. Now we're going to have to try to get our sense of how many pods are going to be down there. But in the meantime, where do we get up to the roof, or can we get up to the roof? Where is our nearest friendly pipe to get us up to the roof? Inquiring minds would like to know, and I don't see anything right off the bat, at least on this side. Okay, yeah, we have one right up front where we don't want to use it. So what we may do is continue on the back side, and hopefully, do we have I don't know if we have anything available down on this side, but we're going to send somebody over there right away to find out and give ourselves a sense of what we're maybe dealing with. So Jake, give us some eyes over there if you can.
I'm going.
And we do have ourselves a pole right where right where I was hoping we'd have one. So let's get over here.
I can handle that.
And we haven't exposed ourselves, so good, good, good. Homer, we're going to send you right here. And get everybody else going over in this direction.
All the galaxy is a stage.
Yeah.
This is a rash decision, ill-considered.
Ill-considered. Okay, you will continue to take a peek in between these areas, the building we're going up on. Oh, there's a door. And see if there's multiple pods down below between these buildings. Yeah, you don't probably have to get much further to give us a better idea, so let's bring you right here.
Closing on target position now.
And what do we see? We just see the one at the moment. I don't know if I want to bring you too much farther forward, but the encouraging thing is I think I want to bring you more to the side. There's actual corner cover So I want to kind of get a sense if we got anything over on this side also, before we get everybody climbing up on that building.
Orders confirmed on the move.
And it does seem that the building will be our best play, and if we're lucky by the time we get up to the front of that building, we're only going to be looking at the one pod. So let's go find out, guys. Let's go find out if we can make it. Homer, you happen to have some pretty good mobility. At least I got that sense on the first move with you. So let's get you up here. I guess we'll kind of get everybody lined up over here if we can.
Here I come.
As much as the range will allow us. Yeah, it shouldn't until we get farther up here. We'll then activate the pod. So for starters, to get us to the point where we can get up there, we'll try and get everybody positioned here.
Well, it's about time.
At least as much as possible. Deanna Troi. Jake Solomon.
Getting it done.
Q. A little slower for you. No, that noise was not necessary and I wasn't paying attention. I kind of made the assumption you'd be following the same path as everybody else. Oh well. Hopefully that noise was far enough away from that pod that it doesn't draw them towards us. We'll find out. That doesn't seem that we caused too much issue with that. Now the question is that there's not a ton of full cover over there. Do we try to draw them out since they're the only pod that appears to be nearby, at least at the moment? Is that the way we need to do this? Try to draw that one pod over towards us. Well, it doesn't look like getting up to the edge for us now is going to activate them. So let's see where we can get on the opposite side. And even, well, the reason I can't tell if that'll activate is because we've lost sight of them. So why don't you do us the honor of gaining sight back on that pod and see if we can, there we go. See if we can determine, because they're around the corner here somewhere. Do we have any cover in that direction to get you forward? This is about it. So let's give it a shot.
Confirmed.
And we do have sight once again. Now we can find out with everybody else if we move up to the edge if we're going to activate this pod. And the answer is no. The answer is no. Now a lot of this cover that they would scamper to right now, except unless they go straight over to this building, would be half cover. So do we dare look at... Yeah, the moment we drop down, they are like one space. Okay, yeah, by moving here we could activate them, but the last thing I want to do is be standing in the open, right? We could bring one of us down below, perhaps, if we had... Boy, if we had decent cover. Decent cover on a blue move. Well, that's decent cover. That might be able to help us out. So that's maybe what we're going to do, is we're going to get everybody else set up. Maybe what we can do is set up with Overwatch. Do we dare want to set up with Overwatch initially? I don't think so. I'm thinking probably not. They'll more than likely, if they see us, they'll be scampering towards Homer down here. So the majority of us should still get some nice high level, high elevation shots if we move up here. Let's see if everybody can reach here on a blue move to have their shots available.
No problem, boss.
Ready to serve.
And you, Picard.
I'll be right down.
Alright, I think we are going to go live on this one, guys. I like the idea of only having one pod going live and going active, and we are on a timer. So we got to keep pushing and getting through people before the reinforcements start flowing. So we better start making this happen. Homer, get down here and make a face at him.
I'm on my way.
There we go. And they are charging right towards Homer. Okay, so one of them has full cover right here. And boy, oh boy, are we almost exposed down here, you. I guess you can act as a safety valve for us if we need it. But let's see how the rest of us are going to be able to do here. We do have run and gun available also from you, except it doesn't get us down and give us the ability to flank this guy. That's the drawback there. What else do we have? We have aid protocol to anybody who might need it. And let's just get a sense of what our shots are. For these guys off in half cover at a distance, the odds are not necessarily amazing. And shotgun, no, of course it's not amazing. So we can definitely do the run and gun to get you up closer. It appears safe to not activate anybody else because nobody appears to be in sight. So we're looking at, there we're going a little better at 55%. And we do have the ability to suppress should we need it. That's a nice 60% there. Wow. So the debate is going to be, do I end up exposing you in this battle or not? In fact, Homer, what kind of shot do you give us? Nothing amazing. You just have the SMG, because let's remember, you are a rookie. One thing we can look at, since you are a rookie, is frag grenade and or flashbang. We risk losing loot with this method with our rookies, but it is an option. And we can't reach this guy by this. So this guy seems a little out there. He's going to be the hardest one to deal with. We have less individuals that have a shot on him. So we'll keep that grenade in our back pocket. So that guy can be grenaded if we need it. Deanna, you don't have sight on the guy in the back. You just have a shotgun, and the only way we're going to get a good shot from you is for run and gun. So that means it looks like we may need to start the action here. And I think we'll go this way, 40%, not our greatest option, but we're going to take it on the gunner. See if we can at least get a graze to help us out.
That is not good.
And we got a pure miss. I think we're starting to get down into Jean-Luc Picard territory here. We got Q also, another rookie, but his rookie shot at 55% is a little better than we had with Jake Solomon. We're going to try and get some damage on this guy. And better than damage, we took him out. We'll take stuff like that. We will take stuff like that. Kind of thinking I'm going to throw the grenade. We're going to risk the loot. The potential for loot has just risen because we have one guy, but hey, it's a smash and grab. We're getting loot no matter what, right? So Homer, let's see what your grenade ends up doing to get this guy in the worst of all covers. See if we can get him rooted out in any way, shape, or form.
USA! USA! USA!
And we almost did. And we almost did. Now maybe what we'll do is we'll come back here, and I may be willing to play the Grays game all of a sudden, but not at that percent. So we're gonna hold off in case we can use your run and gun in a different way, and we're not gonna do suppression. We're gonna go for the outright Grays on this guy right here. Or, well, we have teamwork, but I don't think it's gonna benefit us in this particular instance. Unless we have Deanna Troi give you the teamwork to try and take this guy out. Let's fire. We need a graze for Jean-Luc. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And you just got a hit. Low odds be damned. So that means we can see about getting you down here, Deanna Troi, on a run and gun. The only two we got left right now is you. Yep, you and you. So I'm kind of thinking we can maybe come down here with a run and gun and overwatch this sentry over here. Now, problem with the sentry having you in half cover is the sentries have better than normal aim. So maybe our out would be with you and does this not have flesh available? Why am I not showing? I guess it's because we're not quite in range to be able to use the flesh. Yeah. What do you know? So that's not an out. That is not an out. So I think what we do, if I had a way to get you into full cover against the aim that we'd be up against, I'd do it. Or, yeah, I don't think your flashbang can reach from where you are, and I don't think we can count on you being able to throw a flashbang. The other option is no, because we've used his he would not be able to provide you with that teamwork. So we're stuck. We're done. I think what we just do with you, Deanna, rather than run you up, we just got to do a lame shotgun overwatch and see what this sentry does to us. Fortunately, he has to move to get in range of us, so maybe that'll be something that'll help us out. And just in case we get flanked by this guy, we better overwatch over here too. And that's an interesting place to run. Looks like we got a hit of some kind.
You're letting this get you much too upset.
And we got lucky on not getting exposed. So what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? I'm thinking we bring our rookie right on up here and try to finish the job with Homer.
My turn.
Way to go, Homer.
Superior
And we got some loot.
my butt.
Alright, now I think it's getting back towards our objective. We got 9 turns left on the timer. It's time to get some vision inside the building here and see what we're dealing with. Where are the doors? The doors over here. Well, this, whatever this thing is open, so that's another set of doors. So let's get you up here, you. See if you get any vision inside the building where we're going.
Moving to position.
Yeah, so far nothing. So far nothing. And all the loot seems to be in the back side of the building. We don't have an idea if things are on the roof, and I don't see anything immediate as far as us getting to the roof. Over here it is. So why don't we peek you around this corner over here and see if we can see into some of these windows. We risk getting you flanked, but I think we need this vision before we get everybody hustling forward to join you.
Moving on target location.
I don't know where the enemies are hiding out, but I'm at least feeling confident that we can start coming down below to move in your general direction. In fact, let's get an angle over here. There's a full cover spot for you, Jean-Luc.
Commander.
I worry about over here. I didn't check out. Do we see anybody down there? No, we don't. Thank goodness. It's one of those where as soon as you do the move, you're like doubting if you should have done that particular move in that direction.
Whatever you say.
Good.
Okay, the evac zone would appear to be clear. I think what we're doing is just going to overwatch this turn. We may have to start moving and be a little more risky coming up here, but let's see. Okay. Okay, we're starting to see something else on the interior at last.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
And that was a pod. It was hard to tell the way where they were walking and merging. That's a pod of 3 or 4 with a sectoid in there. Are we able to get just a little closer to kind of improve our vision over here, do you think? Just so we know for sure. Let's see if we can do that.
On my way.
Yeah, it's a pod of 4. 2 gunners and a trooper. Along with that sectoid. So that's, at least we have eyes on the closest to us. So we know as we move forward, yet we know what our limits will be getting up here, and we are going to take those limits, I think, in trying to get everybody set up. So this door definitely has an opening there where we would gain vision. We got to remember these are glass doors also to see vision on, and that's amazing that this spot, yeah, we got to be real careful moving up to this spot in this corner. And that may just give us vision by having us peek around, even though it's not telling me. Yeah, that's a spot I don't mind the idea of getting close to it, but I don't think I'll take it. So let's see, Deanna, maybe we got somebody. In fact, maybe you, Homer, since you're the farthest back, we get you into a yellow move over here. To take that spot, it's like one more spot further and you're in their range. So we're going to get you up here.
Get out of my way, jerk-ass!
And we got to get everybody else in some sort of supporting movements up in that direction. I'm kind of thinking I don't mind the idea of full cover right here. To bring you forward, Jean-Luc. Because I'm just hesitant about moving you right there, especially on a yellow move. So let's get you right here.
Got here.
And get everybody else moving up in that general direction here. Now some of the rest of us, in fact I'll keep you here because if we use you, Deanna Troi, it'll probably be run and gun. So let's get you moving there. So I don't need you right on the edge to take a shot on a position like this. We'll get you over here, Q.
Very well.
And Jake Solomon, I'm thinking I'm more going to put you in this direction than this spot right here.
Roger that.
And we're just going to overwatch whoever is overwatchable. That is the team we got up there.
Eyes on the prize.
Which way are they moving? Now they're moving in. Right where we need to go on the interior. So actually we have safe movement to go forward. That is 7, although there could be 2 more out there like lone drones wandering around or a pod of 2. The question becomes, we do have some loot up on top, so it is now the time, since they're in that back room, to try and make our way onto the roof. It just might be that time. Maybe we can, and that way we can drop in on them that way to perhaps activate them. That might be a plan. That could be a possibility. And I think we'll bring you up top on a blue move, just in case a drone is up there to ruin our plans. You can still react and move.
Rolling.
Okay, we got only 1 crate up top. It looks like everything else is on in the interior. We got a weird second floor. We got a couple weird second floor crates down here, and the rest are down on the ground floor. So yeah, it looks like one of the best ways to get these higher level crates. That'll also give us vision into this room. Do we have an opening in the roof? Yeah, right here. I don't have a good sense of what this room looks like on the second floor. Okay, so when we drop in there, we will see them in the interior. That's for sure. Oh, because this one's on the top too. So there's 2 on the top. There's only 1 on the second floor. Got it, got it, got it. So the question is, do I still want to set ourselves up on the roof? Well, we're going to keep you up on the roof, and bring you right here, as a matter of fact.
Moving to designated position.
We're going to see about getting someone up there to join you. Haven't seen a tower for any kind of a hack on this mission. Have you? Have we just missed a tower? Aha. We totally passed. Maybe as we're escaping, if we have time as we go to the escape route, we might be in range to be able to do a random hack on the way out. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you up here. Jake Solomon.
On the move.
Yeah, I'm kind of not tabbing between people because it's like, I'm nervous about some of these routes we're taking. I'm not convinced that they are the best choices. Jean-Luc Picard, kind of feeling like we may make this yours to take. We don't have any view over here, and if they start coming out this way, the only question is, there's something random around the corner that we're going to end up seeing. So let's just do a blue move first. And we'll come back to it. It's like, I feel like Clint Eastwood. Are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling lucky? As far as the doors to get in, everything around here is glass, and that would most assuredly attract attention. And I'm not sure exactly, did they all move far enough in around the corner that they're not going to see me through this door? Well, we're about to find out. Let's open this door first of all. I've learned not to... half of my misclicks in this game come on me clicking on that door, and then they end up moving instead of opening the door. So we're going to try this. And this is the big test. Let's see if opening this door gives us... Maybe there's one lag trooper that has an angle through here. We're about to find out. And it looks like we're safe. At least we're safe until they turn around and start moving in the other direction. So Deanna Troi, can you make it to a firing position? Well, perhaps that'll give you an angle on Overwatch. And then Homer Simpson will bring you maybe over to this other door as we get ready to engage this pot of 4. This potentially very dangerous pot of 4 for this team. Alright, I think everybody will just Overwatch at the moment.
Ready to serve.
We're down to 7 turns on the timer, so we still gotta keep moving. They're in that part of the room according to that sound cue, and they're coming back. And we're gonna go live. And we just took out a sectoid with the Overwatch. Good job, guys. The dangerous part is we got some pretty dang good cover positions on these guys. Both a trooper and a gunner, and then we got a gunner farther in. Now, this may be the time for you Takeda. We do have the ability to flesh down on any of these guys if we need an out by you. So that's good to know. I don't know if you're going to have the range here. Unfortunately, does not look as if you're going to have the range to help us out on this particular one. Well, I take that back. Even though they've got Overwatch set, I need to take that back. But we can pop a flashbang over here on this gunner. But that is good news to know. We can drop you down through the skylight, Jake Solomon, to help us out. So you aren't removed from being a force in this battle either. Now our assault, Deanna Troi, do you have lightning reflexes? That may be the best way, if that's possible. Come on, Deanna. There we go. You do have lightning reflexes. So that may be with something that we do is a little run and gun back here. Have you just run right in there, right past them. They go, what the heck was that? And blast this gunner in the face. And we'll decide at that time. There's a chance with 5 that a minimum hit isn't going to take him out. So we'll make that decision at the end of the turn after we do the run and gun. So break that Overwatch for us, Deanna Troi. All right, let's see. Well, we got a lot of 100% shots. Let's put it that way. And there would be a chance minimum hit that we would not take this guy out. So I think what we're going to do is perhaps just to be safe. Now we aren't going to use the stun there, but I think we stun the gunner in front of us just to be safe. And we can come back to him in a moment. You, given what we've just seen and what we've just done, now may be the time to have you come alive and have yourself seen to help us out. And to have yourself seen against his gunner is probably the best use we have for you at the moment. Yes, he spotted you, of course.
Got something here.
I know you're sneaky, but you're not that sneaky.
That's right.
And we got some loot out of that, a PCS combat awareness.
Target asset recovered.
And who do we have left next? I'm thinking Homer, you might have the mobility to bring yourself right over here. Nah, you don't quite have the mobility to get... I was hoping you'd have the mobility for one step through that door, but you do not. But let's see if a close range shot, even though it is with an SMG, what is the range with Q over here? Let's find out that. Yeah, Q can't get close enough either. So now we got to think, maybe, just maybe, what we got to do is try the rookie grenades. You've already thrown one grenade. That means Q, do you have a grenade available? Yes, you do. You have the other rookie grenade. Maybe what we do is we throw that particular grenade through here. Picard, are you close enough if we need to try and get you at an angle for a shot of any kind? No, you can't get anybody lined up in any way here. So you're pretty much out of the action here to be able to help us out. That means I've got 2 guys right here. Oh, we got Jake Solomon that can drop down too. So that, Jake Solomon, you'll be our out. We'll keep you on the roof if we can. We're going to try it with a grenade. We've already got a bunch of loot. Let's hope the odds are this guy doesn't have loot also that we're potentially going to destroy. In fact, we'll just bring you a little tiny bit closer. Try it that way.
Good.
And we damaged him. And did we take away cover? Nah, we did not. We didn't quite get so lucky. I didn't think an early grenade would have been able to do this. We are going to bring you... I'm kind of thinking about bringing up a point-blank range shot with the machine gun right here. He's still, even though it's point-blank, full cover, but I'm counting on Homer to not give us a dough moment. Dough! We got 71%. Still not the greatest of odds, but if we do hit, we got him. Oh, way to go, Homer. Look at that. We did pick up loot after all. So me trying to determine whether somebody has loot is not worth it. Let's bring you in here, make some noise now that we got most of the board, or a big part of the board exposed. We're bringing you right here, Jean-Luc. Let's pick it up. We got one of our resource caches. And I think, just in case there is, I'm thinking if we got 7 activated, and if there's anything out there, I think the odds are it's drones floating around somewhere. So we're going to keep you, Picard, on Overwatch from your position. Mr. Solomon, we're going to bring you here. I think we'll have to run somebody back up. Maybe you, Takeda, back up top to get this one. But for you, Jake, we're going to bring you here to pick this one up. And also keep you on Overwatch in case we get that random drone out here.
Got your stuff here? Affirmative. Covering now.
And we have found nothing. And now I think it's time for us to take out this gunner, don't you? We got another rookie over here. So Homer Simpson, why don't we get you here? It's a blue move and see if you can do some damage. Even though it's, well, maybe what we'll do is we'll bring you over to this one. See if we can get you some more. Actually, before you take the shot, can we pick this up? There's your resources. Now we can take the shot, try to weaken him down at 96% chance. Oh, man, Homer, you're coming through on your shots. An advanced laser sight.
Over here, I found something.
Yes, you sure did, thanks to Homer. Deanna Troi will bring you... Oh, no, okay. Q will bring you right there. That's your job to pick that one up. You, Takeda, we're going to run you back up top. Get in position for this one.
No need to ask twice.
And Picard, I think we're going to keep you there for Overwatch, and that means you, Deanna Troi, have a package to pick up on this in-between floor over here. If we can get you over there, if I can figure out exactly where it is we need to get. Now that's up high. That's up high. Wait, there's something on... Okay, so it's way over here in the corner. So there is no in-between floor. Yeah, that's all the way. That's deceptive the way that was looking and fooling me. So Deanna, you're on the run over in this direction. There's no door. Well, there's a door right here. Well, we can do a really weird path to get you over there. Let's do that. And hope there's no drone in that corner of the building. Okay, so far so good. We'll keep some Overwatches going for the others that aren't on their way. And that's it. We may just have the 7 enemies on this one. So it's a matter of go, 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 and get our stuff and get out of here right now. Before the situation changes and before the reinforcements show up. You guys are going to have to move and scream a little bit. Thank you much.
Fine.
And we got the other one trapped in there. He's so scared he can't even yell right now. We got our resources here from you, Diana. Or Deanna. Let's get you moving in the direction of evac. We're going to bring you over here for some Overwatch.
I can handle that.
Oh, I don't know why I ran you back up, but there we go. Homer, did you get your stuff? Yeah, you got your stuff. Let's get you running out here.
Out of my way, chum.
We need to pick yours up, Q.
It was
Time to get you out of here.
good.
We got yours, you, Takeda. And that allows you to get motoring in the right direction for us.
On the way.
The way the turn went through so quick in between turns, it makes me think that there isn't a drone or anything out there, but we're going to overwatch everybody anyway.
Overwatch. On Overwatch.
And we got 4 turns to get out before reinforcements start, so I think we're in good shape, guys. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to speed up the movement at this point, unless I'm surprised by an enemy, but I think it's just a matter of escaping, so no reason to have you guys watch all my movements in this process, so we're just going to speed it up now.
Nope.
Alright, looks like we're all in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Successful mission. We got all the loot. Let's get the heck out of here.
Heading home.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Man, it took a while for that gremlin to get out of here, but we did it. We completed it. We got everything. That extra timer, those 2 extra turns we got, as you can see, really made a difference because we got out of here with 2 turns to spare. So it really made it feel easy and less pressured, not having to worry about those reinforcements, I'll tell you that. Plus, it didn't hurt that there were only 7 enemies guarding this facility, and we didn't even have the full 9, so we'll take it. There's the team shot. About the only thing we might do is see if we can't get, I think that's Q maybe in the front. Maybe we can get U to bend down a little bit. Or yeah, we'll just do the over-the-shoulder pose. That way we can see Picard in the back. There we go. That works for me. Protect Earth. Join us. Takeda sporting his viewer shades there. Pretty cool.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
All right, most damage, Homer Simpson. Good old rookie. First mission for this rookie. He did the job. Look at that.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
Well, promotions almost all around with Deanna Troi not getting her next level of promotion. But then again, she is the highest ranked member of this team at the moment at Lance Corporal. So there we go. Let's see what we picked up. An Advent data pad, 16 alien alloys, much needed. Another 57 supplies. We'll put those to good use. Delirium core. Just a nice haul, nice mission, guys. All right, so something I want to take a look at. It seems like last time I checked there was a bond issue available in the armory, and I want to see if those bonds are still available. And we do. Callum, I'm thinking of getting you bonded up, and the bond choices are you and Robbie Zasso a technical.
We've been picking up some weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
Thank you, Bradford. Callum, I think we're going to team you up with our technical Robbie Zasso, perhaps. The other choices are Reginald Barkley, but I think we're going to do this. I think a technical Shinobi team up is not a bad option, is what I'm thinking. So let's do your soldier bond over here with Robbie. It's a high bond. Reginald will be a little higher at 9.1, so from that point of view, the bonds might grow a little faster, but this, high is not a bad thing. And I like the idea of teaming you with a technical. So Robbie, you are teamed now with Callum Robertson. Whoops, if I hit the right buttons, there we go. Cool poster, Zasso and Robertson, time to make some bodies drop. At this point, 4 combined missions. So that is one of those things I wanted to remember to get out of the way. There's also something I want to do, and that is look at purchasing another scientist. So let's get back outside on the geoscape and see what we want to do first. Supply drop is available. We know that right here. But I'm also thinking the sooner the better. The supplies will be there if I run to the black market, purchase a scientist, which we desperately need. Actually, we just don't have a lot of engineers and or scientists after the first month. I've had first months where I get much more of either or both. So we're a little dry in that respect. So I think we need to help the system out, help the RNG gods out by going and buying a scientist. So let's go to the black market first.
New course.
It's on our way back down to the supplies anyway. And see how much a scientist will run us. 102 supplies, which is a pretty good chunk, but then we're about to pick up more supplies, which would still keep us okay. So we're going to get that scientist. I think since we at least have one engineer, that's a start. We need at least one scientist. And let me just see if I have anything worth selling at the moment that I feel is not necessary to us. Elerium cores they're very interested in them, but I hesitate to sell one of those at this point. Elerium cores come in use, but then again, it's early game and I don't have as high need for them yet, and perhaps I can use those funds in our favor early on. We'll see. I think we're in a new month, right? Isn't that the way it works? I don't know when these prices change. An advanced scope, PCS conditioning, adding a hit point. Probably should keep that in advanced stock. Increase aim by 4. So maybe what we can do is sell a base scope. Yeah, game 4 on reaction fire shots. I think some base non-advanced, non-superior hair triggers are probably worth selling. So I'm going to sell a couple of those. That's the type of thing that it's not going to hurt us too bad. An auto loader at the moment, that can do us some good early on. Eventually, when we get more advanced stuff, we can maybe sell some of those. Yeah, so we'll just sell those for now. And now let's get down there and get our supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
"24 hours. We have we're gonna have another mission coming up, and we really are gonna have to start searching for a mission pretty quick after this. We're not gonna have anything to do. And let's just make sure, have we got Haven Advisors back in there? No, we do not. And we never switch these guys back to Intel. Shame on us. Shame on the commander on this one. Let's get you. We're just going to temporarily get somebody in there. Nikolai, we'll get you in one, and we'll put the other guy, your bond mate, Worf, over here in this haven, just so we have. And let's get every. No wonder we're not finding anything. We switched everybody's supply, which I guess is good because we got decent supplies, but we need missions now. That's more important than what we got going here. So Worf, let's send you over here. And if a mission comes up, we'll definitely be pulling you guys out on the quick end of things. It's going to take a minute for Intel to get working again, but in the meantime, we're going to gather our supplies. That mission is ready. And what is the timer? Oh yeah, it's ready now, and we can't gather the rest of our supplies. So we have our next mission, guys, in New Brazil. Operation Crimson Claw. We're going to hack the workstation on an Advent train and find a lead. Some more much needed intel. It's a very light mission, however, so let's see about going out on this one for our this is more enemies than we're used to facing, and we have a team of 6 though to make this happen. So we got Joe Murata, Shinobi, Gordy LaForge, Sharpshooter, and then the scary part though, 4 rookies. So we may find a heavy use of explosive to help us get through on this one. And the rookies are a bit on the low aim side of rookies, so we're going to be as careful as we possibly can on this mission. But that's what ahead of us. Let's go. This could be one of our toughest missions we've had so far. Join me next time to see if we can handle it. I hope you liked this mission. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. And this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.